Hello everyone, Ladale21 here. Just doing a little update. I've been away for quite a while. I've been doing most of my vlogs on Bigo Pic or Bigo Vlog. I don't know what it's called. It's more of an Asian app that a lot of people are on. The reason I do that is because lately, because of the hurricanes that we've been having storms here and hurricanes and very unpredictable weather. I've been in my cages, my Ram and my Pathfinder, and I now have a actual dash cam. Let me turn that down. I now have, where's the other radio? Where's the other radio? I now have my dash cam, a dash mount for my phone, where I basically, every time I get in, I can hook that up. And I'm debating on whether or not to actually shoot videos like that all the time, because what I've been doing lately is I've been on that, and every time I get in, because that's a vlogging channel, a vlogging app altogether, just pure vlogging, like where people get on there and don't do anything. Well, like literally just will turn it on and they'll face it towards themselves and they'll just go about their normal day. And they'll do that for like maybe an hour or so, and just watch people's comments come up and whatever, and just talk to them if they talk to them. I've seen a lot of them, they don't actually talk to them. Like they'll literally put each other up there and actually just start doing whatever and never actually respond to any of it. Just like I've seen a couple of them where they'll just get on there and they'll just be showing the camera, will be pointing at them while they drive, and they won't say anything at all. But I'm thinking about doing it that way, and that way I can go back. But yeah, that's the update with that. I'm gonna probably start back doing it that way, because I'm trying to decide on whether to get a new drift or go with the Hero. A lot of people that I know that have them do not like the Hero, and have suggested staying with the drift. But everyone I see on YouTube is using the Hero. At some point, I'm planning on getting a drone, which would probably be Hero compliant more than likely. But I won't know until I get to that point, because with our plant's expansion, I've been working 7 days a week for about 10 to 12-hour days, sometimes 14. On worst days, 16. If something goes wrong, I may be here longer than that, and I'll just be in and out the entire day or entire night. The update on my Ram, since the Pathfinder's really just covered by the extended warranty, so that's got to go to the dealership. The update on my Ram is, I don't even know if I even put my newer Ram on or not. I don't know. I've got I think the last thing I showed online, well, for YouTube, was my 2000 I think it was a 2002 Ram that was black and gray. This is a 2003 Ram 02 carryover, that is green and black and blue, and it's really multiple colors. Just pretty much like the other one was, but I think it was like two-tone blue and gray, and I had put that coating on the sides of it because of the it was something that was going on at the time that was messing up with everybody's vehicles that lived in my particular area, in that construction area. And that was on the side of it. It was plasti dipped. I think it was matte black plasti dipped is what I think it was. But the new one, the old one was a 4.7 V8. The new one, new to me, is a 5.7 liter V8 I've changed the front. The reason it's different colors is because I've changed the front clip from the 2002 to 2005 front clip to the 06 to 09 front clip with the actual wraparound front headlight. I've been adding lights to it. The reason I haven't actually been foregoing doing that is because my motorcycle, which I had sold because my buddy sold his, so I didn't have anyone to ride with, and I got so bored of not being able to ride, I had got a Heilsung 250, which I don't even remember if that was on it. I don't remember how far back my videos were, but I had got that for a little while, and he had got him another motorcycle, but it wasn't a sport bike, it was a Harley, which he still doesn't really ride it. He got that, so I was looking online, and I saw someone that had a motorcycle. I think it was it's an FZ6 2007, had 4,000 miles on it, completely total. I mean, the center stand that's on it, if it wasn't extended down, it would fold in half like a banana. It would just literally just fold in half. So that mechanically that bike is sound, but aesthetically it's pretty much trash. It really is. I'm working on trying to decide whether or not I want to buy another FZ6 07 gen that is like has a blown engine or something mechanically wrong with it that someone wants to sell really quickly and just transfer over the engine, or if I want to just get it and transfer all of the body parts from that one to mine, or and then just work on the engine later and, you know, make videos about that, or I don't know, because I'm bouncing back and forth between that and my truck, and the reason for that is because I do almost all of the mechanic work for my truck and for my motorcycle. I do all that myself. Actually, even for my Pathfinder, I do mechanical work myself that is short of the warranty. So, like, my warranty for the Pathfinder is a limited lifetime warranty for it. So basically, as long as I follow my vehicle's maintenance schedule for the parts that are covered, so powertrain, my rear differential, my transmission, and my engine, I have to follow the maintenance procedures for those, and they have to be done at a dealership or one that the warranty will approve of, or you know how that goes. But for as like my brakes, I did the brakes for my Ram and my Pathfinder. Both of those have Duralast Gold ceramics, primarily because when they wear down, I can get those replaced and then have new ceramics on it, and then just have to buy one. So basically, you buy one set every other time that you have to change them until they change their warranty. I really wish that I did have a way to set up to do mechanic videos, because I just did my friend's Toyota Matrix, where she got sort of T-boned. Really, she got tagged in the rear, and it bent the what Toyota calls a rear suspension cross member, which is also oddly enough called a K-frame, but really it's just a rear subframe. It's really the rear subframe, and oddly how that's made on Toyota, the rear subframe for that Matrix is made into the subframe. For the spindle is made into that, and that's what bent. The actual everything else was fine except the real wheel and rim, obviously, was fine except for the spindle, which is welded to the subframe. So the actual piece of the subframe was actually bent. So I had to completely I had to hold the rear of that out and completely swap that out, and that would have made a really great video. I had a really bad experience with trying to get my Brembo brakes to work properly on my motorcycle once the plunger failed on it. That was pretty. That would have been a really entertaining video. I wish I had a drift camera battery that actually lasted, because I got to get another drift camera battery, which I'll actually do that today. I'll actually buy. I'll look at cameras today and see about doing that. The real big reason for me not being videoing for my motorcycle is mostly because where the drift, you have to have your mic set up and everything, and it's all internal and everything. What crap for the drift? And I'm sorry, some caution tape is just wrapped around my leg. I don't know why. But where the drift is all in, it's built in, and you can plug in your own mic and then run it into your helmet. Well, what happened was that when my camera broke, someone in the middle of a turn, while I was turning, these have my glasses crooked. But in the middle of a turn, yeah, that was ADHD, wasn't it? In the middle of a turn, I was leaning to the left, and while I was leaning, the car in the left lane, this was a double turning lane, and the car to my left was merging into my lane. Obviously, I'm looking to where I'm going, so I'm in the middle of this turn. So when I come to straighten up, this car is coming into my lane, and as I'm straightening up, this was an SUV, I'm sorry, and as I'm coming up, their mirror is sticking above my head, and as I come up, it knocks my camera off my head. It literally broke the little dongle that goes inside. The actual part that sticks to your helmet, that stayed, but the actual dongle that mounted the camera to it broke. So, got that back. Obviously, the person did not stop. Obviously, because it was the middle of the road, I could not stop. So I had to basically loop around and go get that. That camera, which I can actually show you, that camera will be like, it's junk. I gotta actually find that one. So that one was a regular Drift HD, and that one could not see the screen, but it recorded. And I also have my Drift HD Ghost, which that's the one I was using that had a bad battery. So I'm going to look at cameras and see where that goes and see what I can do about that. Because I'll have to look at cameras, and then I'll have to get mics and then set that up in my helmet, and we'll get that. And I'll probably do more video with in my car, like I do when I do my vlogs for the other app. I'll probably do that as well. That way all my content won't just be me riding a motorcycle talking to myself in blind shift. As far as I gotta get a new editing software as well, because the device that I was using for my editing software is gone now. That one was destroyed in the tornado that we had here. Yes, I did have it backed up. However, that hard drive that I had that backup on died a few weeks ago, or a month ago. Yeah, between a couple weeks and a month ago. And so my actual replacement is now here, but it didn't have it on it. So I got to get new editing software. And no, I don't have the email. I do not have that email I had with the I have the email that gave me the your code, but they don't offer my software anymore, and they do not have an older version to download, so I have to buy a new one. So I'm trying to find a newer software to use for editing, so I can do another intro. And as far as computer wise, I now have upgraded my my laptop from that Asus Aspire 1550 or 1549, whatever it was, That's been updated to now I have a Alienware M17X R4, and that's my primary usage for powerhouse everything from my Asian dramas and such, which I'll probably talk about stuff like that while I'm actually in driving. So if you don't like Korean drama, Japanese drama, Chinese drama, or anything like that, you might want to skip those, because you gotta wanna. But my actual editing device will probably be my Surface Pro 4. It will probably be my editing unit this time, because if anyone knows about Alienware, the MX17 or the M17X, whichever you want to call it, R4, is not a small, light laptop. I've gone through two. Is it in here? Yes, it is. Oh, Jesus. It's in here now. It's in here now. I've gone through two. This one is I've got to stop buying stuff that I have no idea what the name of. Hold on. What's this? It is really? It's called a Samsonite. Like, no, I crap you not. It's, can you see it there? It really is called a Samsonite. It really is called a Samsonite. So, and, like, this came in the mail today from Samsung, the 128 gigabyte card. Also, I got the charging brick, or the charging pad that goes along with this 128 gigabyte card. It's currently sitting on that. Kind of fickety though, because it will not work with the OtterBox in the stand position. However, if you set it flat on as a pad, it works. I don't know. Charges really quickly too, even though it's in the OtterBox. I thought about, for my drift that has the battery problem, of plugging the Power Juice, was it Power Juice? Pocket Juice battery packs. I think this one's fully charged, I think. Yeah. This one's a 12,000? Yeah, this one's a 12,000 milliamp one, and I have another, but I don't know where the heck it is. It's probably in the other package. And it is the other one, which I think is fully charged. It is. This one is a 8,000 milliamp hour. Both of them are capable of charging them at the same time. Obviously, I had to get a mouse for my Alienware because I was using my Microsoft Surface Pro for my mouse for that, with the Alienware, but the problem is that there's something with the Microsoft mouse that doesn't allow you to, it doesn't automatically connect to any device. So I have an issue with that. So I had to get another device that automatically connect. That Microsoft tablet will only auto connect to the Surface Pro. Don't know why. But just a quickie before the 20-minute mark. It's the Alienware tablet. It's matte black, so is it going to turn on? Yes, it does. All right. Well, that's that. And my baby, as I'd say, is here. The Surface Pro. If anybody wants me to review either the Surface Pro 4, how it's been, or the Alienware R4, or even the Note 8, which I'm actually using now, let me know. Because I've used those for quite a bit now, and I've got some serious opinions about them. So, this is going on for long enough. So, see you guys. Ladale21 out.